Today, it's sauce versus sauce. Spaghetti
versus Alfredo.
Enjoy.
Alright, Chef Zac here and welcome back to Kids Cook. Today, we're going to be working on Alfredo to go with this pasta themed week we got working on here. We're going to go ahead and start with, I'm going to show you how to do something called a chiffonade for your basil, which all that really means is just cutting into ribbons. So, you want to take your basil leaves and kind of stack them up, keep your biggest ones on bottom, as you can kind of see here. Stack them. You want to go ahead and roll them real tight, like so. Being sure to leave the stem end out there. And chop thin. Set that aside, and we got some nice ribbons going on here. Alright, I'm going to set this basil aside, because the first step we're going to do to actually getting this Alfredo done, so we're going to be working with some butter today. So we're going to take this over here and get this started melting. Alright, so over here, go ahead and come on in here. We got nice melted butter. Big thing with it, you want low flame because you don't want to burn the butter. Now once we add everything, we'll kick the temperature up a little bit, but not too much. So with butter melted, this is where you want to toss in your garlic and all your other seasonings. Because grab my whisk. I'm just going to lightly whisk this around. Now you might tell yourself, looking at this, that seems pretty heavy on the seasoning. Whenever you're adding as much cream and other stuff as what you're going to be doing throughout this, trust me, it's not. This actually looks fantastic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to slightly, ever so slightly, kick up the heat, because the goal is you're trying to brown this garlic a little bit, get it to just like slightly change color. And whenever you do that, I'll show you the next step. The key for these, you never really want to go up to even a medium heat, because you want to take this low and slow, let all the flavors slowly cook into it, so you have like a full, robust sauce. We're back here, and you can kind of see it's starting to change color a little bit. Here, where I'm going to go ahead and add our fresh lemons. Be sure to kind of cup your hands so you don't have seeds going in. Got my handy rag. Alright, whisk this in a little bit to chill out this heat, because you don't want it going too hard whenever you add this cream, or else you're going to have some scorched cream to the side. So be mindful with your heat. Remember, low and slow. So I'm going to go ahead and add this entire quart. Now the game from here is keeping it low and slow and whisking. You want to keep a constant eye on this and make sure it doesn't come to a boil or you're going to burn the cream. So you want to kind of whisk to kind of keep that from happening so everything mixes accordingly. Now we're going to give this a little bit of time, then we'll kind of come back for the next step. Got our Parmesan here. We're going to slowly spread it out through here so you're not getting big clumps. Alright, you can already tell in here this is starting to thicken up, which is perfect. This part you don't want to stop whisking, or else you're going to start to burn cheese to the bottom. This doesn't take long, so just keep on whisking away. Looking for a thick sauce. One thing I want you to keep in mind with this too, this is the basic backbone for an Alfredo sauce. You can add whatever you want to this. Sun-dried tomatoes, you can cook off some chicken for it, anything you want for it. This is something for you to build off of and experiment with your own time if you want to. We got a nice thick sauce here. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside for a little bit. Just keep watching for this nice pasta feast that we're making for ourselves. Stay tuned.